20 fucking quid you'll cost me, fucking sugar lump, and you're the cheap to be deflated after 4 fucking days. So don't look at me like that. Fucker! Right, sorry about that. That fucker there, 20 quid. I don't know, lasted 4 days. My daughter's 5th birthday, but hey ho, that's how it goes, isn't it? Okay guys, burnt out culture here, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing super. Just got a few pickups, not loads. I'm trying to, like I said before, I'm just trying to rein it in, just getting a few bits and pieces here and there as they crop up if they're cheap enough. Got outbid on loads of stuff lately in eBay. It's just a pain in the arse sometimes. You've got to set your limit on it. You can't just keep going and going and going and getting into these bidding wars. I can't do it. I'm not doing it anymore. So I just get, as and when these days. Okay, so we'll start a couple of specky games to kick it off. Look at this, the original included boxing game, all mummy with +2. Now, I've had this a few times over the year, but I actually prefer this on Amstrad CPC. This, I remember playing it when my mate got it years ago. It's just, I'm going to try and get all set original. I think there's a 6 or 8, maybe 8, I'm not sure. I'm going to try and collect them all in a nice little set. So that were, what, 99 pence? This one, really good memories with this, really nostalgic for me with this. And I'd forgotten about it for years, and it just popped up. I thought, I remember that. So I put it on emulator, and I thought, yeah, wow, alt memories came back to it. HKM, Human Killing Machine. I'm sure most people's played it, but if you haven't, it's a great little fighter, Street Fighter style fighter. Really good. Quite difficult towards later stages, but it's really good fun. So it's, it comes highly recommended, this, if you haven't played it on Specky. I think it would about possibly 5 or 6 quid this, but it's the bigger, obviously the bigger plastic box. So no, I had to have that just purely for nostalgic memories. Mega Drive, just one. The almost ubiquitous Last Battle. Didn't have this, so this came up, what, 4 quid? Can't say no, can you, to that? That's what I'm talking about. If you can get manual included, really good condition actually. Just one of the tabs broken at the top there for the manual, but cartridge and box, apart from that, it's got the hanging tab. Good nick, really good nick. Like I say, for 4 quid, 4.5 quid delivered, no brainer. We've now got 4 PS2 games. I have actually got 2 or 3 more coming that I got last night or night before actually, but I'll include them in in another pickups vid. The first, which were the one where I got 2. So the first one I got Telly Iris 2, the Azoth of Destiny. I've had this a couple of times and sold it on and got it back and sold it on and got it back, sold it on. Never make a fucking profit, just lose out all the time, but this is absolutely mint condition. It's got the, so if you do buy it, make sure you get the bonus disc. But this is minty fresh, is this, really nice condition. I was hoping he had some more games, but he didn't, he just had this one, I think, in a Game Boy Advance game. But yeah, beautiful. I'm going to hold on to this because this series of 3. I've got the first one, I haven't got the third one, I need to get the third one again. This is tending to climb now, but managed to get this for 15 quid. Alright, not bargaining century, but it can go, 25, 30 on a bad day. So I'm happy to get that. The one where I just got this one. You don't see it very often. I know it got shite reviews. But it came up, I think this was again about a 5. I thought, you know what, for a 505 game, I'm just going to fucking get it. It's Harvest Fishing, obviously part of Harvest Moon series, but I read a few reviews and it said it's pretty pants, to be honest. But like I say, it's a UK PAL, absolutely super condition. Again, manual, crispy fresh. So yeah, that's a fiver again. Just grab them. These are the thing, you know, you just got to grab these more obscure games as and when you see a half decent bargain on there. And the last two here I got as a pair off a guy. I put a best offer in. Forgive me, I can't remember how much it was. It wasn't that much. It were a bargain. It were a bargain for what I got it for. Knocked him down for about 5 or 6 quid on what I was wanting, and he wasn't wanting the earth anyway. Again, you know, slightly scarce in terms of what you see in usual churn going through eBay. Not rare, but you know, just less sort of common. Saint Seiya the Hades. I've got the Sanctuary upstairs, so this is, I don't know which one came first. Possibly this was the second one, I believe, as the duo, as it were. Really nice condition again, manual. Really nice. Just got the retaining little plastic tab there missing, but no big deal. UK PAL. Never played it. Reviews sound okay with it. Not bad at all, so happy to get that. The second game was Steel Lancer Arena International. You don't see this very often. You can get it, you know, you can source it, but it's not a very common game, this one. Basically like reading it like a mech sporting event, controlling mechs, yes, it's battling away sort of thing. Konami, reviews sound okay again, so I think it was something like, for the two, I think it was 15 quid for the two. So like I say, not too bad at all, so pretty chuffed to get them. I've got a bit random now, but off, not, well, I suppose it's still game related, but I'm going to start picking up a few of these, Your Sinclair. I mean, look at that for a cover. Absolutely fucking superb, ain't it? You don't get covers like that anymore, do you? So this one's from June 1989, and it's beautiful condition. You know, even barely a curl to the edges whatsoever on the pages. Look at that. Red heat. You just, what we'll do on end, on end of this video, I'll move camera above table and we'll just do a few sort of little chat through pages of it and see what pops out, see if there's a lot of memories in there. It's almost every fucking page is nostalgia central. It's really good. This was the one, I collected Your Sinclair back in the day. I didn't like Crash. I don't know, I know it tends to be general consensus for Crash with a better magazine, but personally for me it was Your Sinclair. I don't know why, this was the mag I preferred. Loads of reviews, loads of game reviews, but like I say, I'll have a quick read through, scan through under this. And another thing, not even gaming related, but I just thought I'd include it. So there's a guy I watch on YouTube. He's actually an ex-Navy SEAL called Clint Emerson, and he's got a series called 100 Deadly Skills, and his videos are on there, and it's how to survive all these situations. And I got these books came up really cheap. They're usually quite expensive actually. So I got 100 Deadly Skills and 100 Deadly Skills Survival Edition. So they're out, more out in the wild, surviving out in the wild. But this one is the original way. It's supposedly where he's telling you how to survive these, dodgy situations when anything can happen, terrorist strikes and this, that and the other. But some of them are fucking funny as fuck. So I'll take you this one. Number 7. Construct rectal concealment. So absolutely fucking vital, isn't it? If you ever get, caught you're in a hostage situation. Ram this sort of cigar case up your arse. It's got a handcuffs, pick, money, compass, yeah, you know, sort of thing everyone would do. Improvised body armour, so if someone starts shooting, just rag off some ceramic tiles from nearest wall, or if you're in a hotel, grab a few Bibles and strap them to your vest and hope that that's going to stop a shot. Out in the wild, someone starts shooting. All you need to do basically is find a granite tabletop, upend that, hide behind a car or a fucking massive concrete planter, and you know you say so. It's all, you know, it's all really useful and really good ideas in here. Oh, fucking hilarious, man! Absolutely hilarious. I love this guy, Clint Emerson. To be fair, some of his stuff are really, really good on there, so it's worth a look. Right then, guys, that's it. That's it. We'll do the flick through of Your Sinclair, and on the back of this video, I'm going to do another one talking about PS2 collecting again, just to reiterate where I think it's going, in terms of where its status is in sort of in the collecting tree. I do think there's a change happening now with PS2, but we'll have a little chat separate to that. So I'll do a separate video on that, and we'll see what you guys think. Right, guys, thank you ever so much for watching as usual. Hope your week's going well, and I shall see you shortly. Cheers, guys. So I mean, look at that. Just one page in. I mean, so nostalgia. I remember this double page spread here. As soon as I saw it, I was straight back to being 14 years old. I really was. I always used to piss me off how all these game advertisements are always, you know, your top end games, your 9.95 ones on Spectrum. Always used to be at Atari ST and Amiga screenshots, and when you got when you got home and found your Spectrum version or Commodore 64, yeah, just sort of look at them wistfully, didn't you? Wishing you could have a spec here. I mean, this one here, I mean, the in crowd, that has got to be one of the most iconic, surely, most iconic compilation packs on Spec. I think every game bar, I used to even like the original Crazy Cars. I think the only game that's a bit naff is Predator, but the rest really good, really good. Emily News, God rest his soul. Emily News International Soccer, playing that round at my mate's house on Commodore 64. That were a bloody brilliant game, that. Really good game. So look at this, they're only just announcing that the Magnum light gun is coming out on Spectrum. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, I mean, look at this for a cover. Crazy Cars 2. Look at that. Just so nostalgic, that cover. Ferrari F40. Awesome. So these games are on the cover tape originally. I've got them both on the emulator, but that, fuck knows, like an exploring game, but shite. And this Dominator, really good actually, but balls horrifically difficult. And I couldn't get the poke to work on it. There's a bit of a cheat, so I can only get so far. So, but what I did play of it, the first level seemed really good. Another one, look at this, another iconic. I remember the story with this is, I remember being in, what shop were it with my mum? Might have been Boots's in Bradford. They used to sell computer games back in 80s. And I remember seeing this Last Ninja 2 and I begged my mum, so I still had my +2 at this point. I begged my mum and she bought me it, bless her. How much was it on Spectrum 40? So $12.99, so it was quite, you know, it was quite an expensive game that. But she bought me it, bless her. I think just talking about that Is it Dominator? Yeah, Dominator again. Kenny Dalglish. Obliterator. Remember that one? Diagnosis. Got Navy moves. You know what I mean? Some of these. It takes you straight back, doesn't it? Now that is one hell of a hard game, is that? Just like I said before, you know, we all back then we seemed to have a lot more patience with these difficult games, didn't we? You play them now and you just there's no patience whatsoever. What did it get? 81% it got. 81%. Some of these advertisements for these shops and all in London, you know, for games. There were loads of little shops like that. Look at this, Spectrum Repairs, 24 hour. What the hell's that? Vigilante. Another iconic sort of super nostalgic game for me, especially on Sega Master System. One of my first games on Master System with that. Some pokes out. Just Microprose Soccer. I think I had that on Amiga. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. That. Rockstar ate my hamster. Look what it gets. 35%. Stormlord. That's a very good game. 93%. That's a brilliant game. That if you haven't played that, get that. Some bargain basement sort of budget title reviews there. Trantor, the Last Stormtrooper. It's a good one. Repton. 88%. Sanction. 69, don't remember that one. Ooh, look at that. Fit, won't you? Probably still is, actually. This one's Zybots. Yeah, remember that. Look at this. Battle for the Ashes. There we go. This page here is talking about which model to get. So right from 4816 stroke 48k Spectrum right up to +3, and it's telling you pros and cons to each and this, that and the other. Obviously they always tended to slate the old style keyboards. But yeah, it's really good. So what's it saying here? So second hand for +2, £100. So cost new, originally 200, now 125. So you could still buy it brand new, obviously. Now 125 to 30. 130. Spectrum +3, 250 now, reduced to 179. Oh, look at this. Do you remember this? I remember this advertisement here. Superb. There you go. Running Man. Oh, brilliant game. I think this was a good game on all formats. Really was. So Spectrum gets 90%. I know Amiga version of that's a brilliant game as well. Really is. Real Ghostbusters only gets 62. So Hate. That's a good game. That's a really good game, is that? I think Lawnboy Post we're did a review on this game not so long back actually. I vaguely remember seeing them do something like that. The Game Summer Edition, 71%. Vindicators, wow, look at that, 38%. General chit chat on you. Oh, look at this, Atari ST, 299. Yeah, wowzer. Mega ST, look at that. So the 2 meg it were 899, for the 4 meg 1200 quid. Ooh, jeez. A lot of dosh back in day, well, a lot of dosh now, but a hell of a lot of dosh back in day. These software shops. Oh. Programming. Store I did one, you know, years ago. Remember, I literally typed it in all day long, and it was to get all the medals on or to get to a high rank or something on gunship on the Specky. Because obviously as you completed missions, you got medals and what have you, and your rank went up. And I typed it in all day. I remember the very last line I must have typed, at some point typed something in wrong, pressed enter, and I remember it just saying syntax error, and it just deleted it all, just cleared the whole screen back to the beginning. I think I trashed my bedroom, to be fair, that day. Yeah. Bloody hell, okay, mouse. Bloody hell. The best deal for Spectrum Artist bar none, 50 quid. Wow. Advertisements here. DK Tronics, remember them? Microprocessor, I think it's 82% now. That was shite personally. To be fair, there ain't many good footy games on Specky. There ain't many good. No, not many. This is just talking about this one. Arcade games that potentially could be getting converted, or did they have the potential to be converted onto the home systems? I've actually played a few of these on MAME. That is this here Downtown. Bizarre game that. Originally controlled with a twisty joystick, so your character could turn 360 degrees. Weird. It played on MAME, but it, obviously struggled to control it properly. This were good. Nastar Warrior and Saint Dragon. Remember these two? Really good. Don't remember that Wheels Runner. That one on MAME. Couldn't find that. Couldn't find Atomic Robo Kid. Just classifieds. Future Shock. Some games coming out. Look at that. Super Scramble. Brilliant. Aim Lord. I haven't heard of that one. Yeah. License to Kill. Another one Lawn Boy posted a while back. Look at that. Renegade 3, the final chapter. When a guy loses his girl, he loses his mind. You'll lose your mind playing it. It's absolutely shitey, that game. Right let down with that one. So right, that's the end of that. Hope you enjoyed that little trip down memory lane there. Might do a few more as I get them. A quick scan through. Just brilliant looking back at some of them old advertisements and reviews, ain't it? Looking superb. Right guys, cheers for that. I'll see you soon.